How to convince your Indian parents to let you travel solo. जब से Instagram पे मैंने अपने solo trip post करना चालू किया है, so many people have asked me this question, and today this video is for everyone who is asking, यार कोमल, destination तो decide हो गया है, vlogs भी देख लिए, सब कुछ plan भी कर लिया है, but मम्मी पापा को कैसे मनाऊं? Don't worry, I've got you covered because this episode is for you. So dear future solo traveler, I know this part is the hardest, not planning the trip but asking for permission. Especially if you come from a traditional family or even a semi-traditional family, the word solo feels like a trigger word. So let me start by saying this video is not a guarantee because every family is different. Some of us have come from nuclear families and some of us have come from joint families. Some have siblings who support us and some don't. Some have parents who have seen the world and some who have never even flown on a plane. So this is not a one-size-fits-all guide. In the first episode of Dear Future Solo Traveler, I spoke about how I decided to go on my first solo trip and what my experience was like. In the second episode, I help you plan your destination. Not the one that is popular, but the one that is right for you. And today, in this third episode, I'm going to build more confidence and clarity inside your head that how you can convince your parents to let you travel solo. So without further ado, let's get started. First things first, try and understand where they are coming from. Because most of the times our parents are not trying to kill our dreams, they are just scared. Scared for your safety, scared because log kya kahenge. And especially if you are a woman, Indian parents are conditioned to believe that solo travel is equivalent to danger. Now see, their fear is real. Not valid, but real. So instead of fighting that fear, start by acknowledging it. Let them speak and ask them what are they scared of. When you give their emotions space, they are more likely to give your words a chance to. Before I tell you how you can approach this conversation with confidence, let me tell you my story of how it all started. In my case, it wasn't like that I just woke up one day and told my parents that I want to go on a solo trip. It was a process and it took some time because they were also hesitant. But what I can tell you is I've always been the kind of person who was self-reliant. When I brought up solo travel later in my life, it wasn't out of character because it was expected out of me that I enjoy traveling and I would love to do that. One more thing was that I traveled for 2 months to Uttarakhand, which wasn't alone, but they saw what life is really like when a person is traveling for such a long duration of time. Like they are traveling, they are working from the mountains, how the work is also not getting hampered. And I started content creation even before I took my first solo trip. So all of those things were small instances and examples for my parents to trust me. Of course, they were still hesitant. It was not easy for them and I showed them everything they needed. I chose a destination which was closer to home and I could come back at any point of time. So yeah, that is the story of how I convinced my parents. And eventually when I started taking solo trips, they used to see me posting on Instagram and they just kept on building on that and now they are totally comfortable with me traveling alone. Now let me help you build that clarity and confidence to have this conversation with your parents, especially if you're starting from scratch. Here are some ideas that can help you. Number one, don't drop the bomb randomly. Don't just wake up one day and be like, hey, I want to go here. You need to warm them up with the idea that you are thinking in that direction. Just show them random movements of how people are doing it and what they are doing. You know, hey mom, see this person is traveling solo. How cool is that? Just things like that. Don't just be like, I want to go on a solo trip. That's too soon. That's my first and most important tip. Don't drop the bomb randomly. Number two, pick the right moment. ऐसे नहीं कि वो distracted है, stressed है. You're not there to add more stress to their life. Pick the right moment when things are happy, when she is in a loving mood, and you know that things are falling right into place. That is the moment that you're supposed to pick. So please pick the right moment. Number three, have a detailed plan ready. Where you are going, how you are going, where you will stay, how much will it cost, when will you come back, what is your mode of transport, what are your tickets like, your Aadhaar card, your PAN card, every single information that is required, make a document of it, give them the folder, hand it to them, give them phone numbers so they can call you in emergency. Just make sure that you have planned your trip to the T. Number four, talk about your why. Don't just tell them that, hey, I want to travel solo because everyone's doing it. Your parents are not going to let you do that. Tell them why you want to do it. Maybe it's because you really need a break and could use that break to be productive. Maybe because you want to build confidence. Maybe because this is something that you've always dreamt of. If you're going to tell your why to them, they are reasonable people. They'll understand where you're coming from and there are high chances that they'll let you do it. So please tell your why. Number five, start small. Like I said, I went for a 7-day trip. It was only 6-7 hours away and it was a destination which was closer to home. So start small. Start with a 3-day trip or a 5-day trip, just a small trip which is closer to home, a destination where your parents have already been, something that they are familiar with. So that makes it easier for them to digest the fact that you are traveling solo and you get to have your solo trip. Number 6, go on a group trip. What I mean by that is, a lot of times you won't be ready to go on a solo trip all on your own, right? So there are so many travel company, tour companies who take solo travelers on a group trip. So there are around 15, 16 solo travelers coming together and going on a group trip. So you already know that you're going to meet people, everything is already arranged, a travel company is going to take care of you. You are anyway going solo from your home, like there is no one you already know in that trip. But at the same time, this is a very good starting point to go as a solo traveler on a group trip where everything is already arranged. You don't have to care about safety or offering reassurance because everything is planned by the tour company. This is something that your parents will most probably say yes to. Now listen, you have to be a little stubborn because हमारे parents क्या ना कि हमें बोलेंगे कि नहीं 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 जाना है, ऐसे कैसे जा रहे हो, I'm really concerned, what about your safety, blah blah blah. So emotional blackmail वाला scene तो होने वाला ही है if your parents are not used to the idea of solo travel. So you have to be a little stubborn. You have to hold your ground a little bit, and it is not just about asking for a yes from your parents, but it is also about showing them who you are consistently. Yes, you can be respectful and persistent. Yes, you can love your parents and disagree with them. And it is okay to want more than your family has seen before. And honestly, it's okay to take time because this is not a race. This is your life. And it is a trip that you want to go to. If your parents say no today, don't think that's forever. Sometimes you have to build their trust slowly by exploring your own city first, going on a slow cafe date, going on a picnic on your own, like going for a weekend trip alone. So when you do these small things, the trust is built over time. In my case also, the trust was built over time. If you have a past where you have lied a lot or hidden things from your parents or done things you're not proud of, it is going to be a little harder, to be very honest. But at the same time, your parents love you. It is about showing who you really are consistently and telling them that once you are confident, it is going to show them that you are ready. They'll be able to say it too. And now a tiny unpopular opinion. Even after doing all of this, if your parents are not budging, if they are saying that this is not going to happen, if they are emotionally blackmailing you, if they are telling you things like this is not going to work out, and you know that this trip is important for your growth, your mental health, your sanity, or the fact that this is going to build the confidence that you really need, and you are ready to take full responsibility, I'll say it. Sometimes you have to tell the half truth and do it anyway. This is not ideal and this is not for everyone. You are not being a bad person. You are just choosing yourself. Sometimes parents just don't get it. Sometimes parents are really concerned because of everything that they have gone through in the past and they come with a lot of experience. But at the same time, sometimes choosing yourself, sometimes being stubborn and just telling half truth and leaving anyway is as much as important. But if you think you can take full responsibility, go for it. And eventually your parents will see it too. So yeah, convincing your Indian parents let you travel solo is not a one-time conversation. It's a journey in itself, just like your solo travel. So keep building their trust, keep boosting your confidence, and don't give up just because they said no once. You got this. If you are in the middle of the conversation right now, I'm cheering for you. If your parents have already said yes, tell your story in the comment below. If you're still waiting, take your time. The journey will wait for you. That's it for this episode of Dear Future Solo Traveler. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. If you have any solo travel question, make sure you write in the comment below because I'm going to host a Q&A round where I answer all your solo travel question. You can also follow me on Instagram and check the links in the description. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.